All right, guys, we're here, and Steve has a tablet. Oh, we're talking about.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about some stuff that's sort of controversial. Human embryonic kidney cells.
And they've been apparently being used in research for about 35 years now. There are companies now that are using these cells to research and develop flavor enhancers. And so they're like, well, clearly what we should do is we should turn to using human embryonic cells instead of MSG, because clearly that will be less offensive. Which, by the way,
there's no problem with
an
that.
aborted fetus, just so we're clear, is a living person that was forcibly murdered.
What used to be medical R&D is now something that, oh, this is going to taste better.
There's kind of a jump going to, we would like better tasting cola. These people are greedy and they want money. And they don't care who it costs, they don't care what it costs them.
They want their product to be that much better or taste that much better than their competition, so we'll just use any means necessary to get to there.
There are companies, multinational.
In nature.
Yes. In nature.
Yes.
That are paying a biotech company to enhance flavors, and this company is known to do research with human embryonic cells. To be clear, the human embryonic cells are never actually used in the product.
The final product.
It wouldn't be at all unlikely for people to be like, well, you know, it's there, we might as well use it in the final product. Like, this is just a step. Let's murder this person and then use their body for science. Like, that would literally be like if we were hiring the mafia to kill people so that we could donate organs to people.
Right.
That's unethical. That's a problem, because now we have a company that's worth $70 billion that is going to zealously seek to keep abortion legal.
People would be like, well, yeah, but we're keeping people employed and, you know, we're helping the economy because, you know, we're having all these people do all these experiments so that we can have better soda.
The thing is, it actually would help the economy if we would allow slave labor. You can beat your employees if they don't work hard enough. He decapitated his hand.
Yeah.
Decapitation's your head. We might as well just kill him.
And then we can use his kidneys to do research on better food.
Yeah, we don't want to be going down this road.
So we might as well just go out and say, like, who these companies are, right?
No.
The $70 billion company is they make
like $50 billion a year or something like that.
Yeah, the revenue is like $50 billion or something. And then there's, you know, which
they're the company, the biotech company. It's not like the only thing they do is research on human embryonic cells.
Right.
But that's just a thing that they're ethically okay with. They actually do legitimate research. Why would you go to that there's like a chance that they're going to feel it's ethically reasonable to just murder children and use their bodies in science to make better soda? Like, you would never go to a doctor that, like, kills 10% of his patients on purpose for research. Be like, well, in the long run, we will learn things to make doctoring safer. High level of quality here put into our video.
Yes.
Okay, like, you're doing this, you need to at least be honest with the public, which this is a common problem in food. Companies do things and then they lie to consumers, or they just they allow consumers to assume that everything's fine. By the way, we're using aborted fetuses in research to, like, make your soda taste better. And it's not just soda, by the way. I don't want to keep calling out soda. Like, it's other companies too.
It's candy companies and stuff like that.
Yeah, candy companies. There's chip companies.
Yeah.
It's just across the board to make flavors.
Right.
And it's under the guise of it being healthier with less MSG. But the thing is that there was a bill proposed. Okay, like, we're not saying it's wrong. We're not saying it's right. Just be honest. And no, that was struck down. They said, officially, no. You don't need to tell. And what they said was, like, this is general operating procedure. Is you do not need to report that you're using embryonic kidney cells in research. It's just not really a big deal.
It's an insignificant.
Don't need to let people know
information.
Any company that's got $70 billion is pretty much going to do what they want to do, and they're not at all concerned. Like, they could care less what you do. It's just like, well, whatever. They'll probably buy our product because they're sheep.
What we're saying to boycott everyone is really
Boycott everyone.
Boycott everyone and everything, and just don't eat anything.
Unless you grow it in your basement, don't eat it.
Or if you hide in your basement and make YouTube videos in your basement because you're hiding from people.
They could have ethically used donated tissue from living people, or they could have, collected organs from recently deceased people.
No.
We're just going to wait till they die of natural causes. Like
or like a car accident.
In a plane crash, a car accident, or whatever.
Yeah.
And we use their body for science. Or...
animal cells.
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of animals, and...
yeah, and honestly...
animals are always dying.
What it really comes down to is it's about money. It's
Yeah.
not about ethics. This was the cheapest way to do it. The best way to do it is the way to make the most money. To heck with the consequences. We really don't care.
If we can make more money faster, we're going to do that.
We should write emails to these companies. Like, by the way, I know what you're doing, and I don't like it, and I'm not going to buy your products until you make it right. Like, you can email a company and be like, are you participating in this flavor enhancing? And they'll be like, none of the products that we sell contain human embryonic kidney cells. Yeah, we know that. That's not the issue. The issue is, are you dealing with which is a company that does research with human embryonic kidney cells. They'll just send you run-around emails, and they'll make it seem like, okay, well, actually we stopped dealing with them, or whatever. Like, it's like they'll just keep coming up with BS to confuse the issues and to just keep people stupid. Because they would rather just us be stupid and just be like, well, I really like that new 10.
Do not support the companies like and all these awful companies that do awful. You need to support...
oh, sorry about that. Happy consuming beverages. That's it.